Hi there, it's Laurence Bradford from Learn to Code with Me, and I'm picking up with the HTML tutorial where I left off last time. So first things first, you're going to need either the Chrome or Firefox web browser. And the reason why you need really one of these is because they come with these tools called the Dev Toolkit. So for Chrome, it's called Inspector, and for Firefox, it's called Firebug. So let me show you. Let me X out first. So this is my website, Learn to Code with Me, and I am on Chrome right now. And just so you know, I'll be using Chrome for the rest of the tutorial. So you right-click. Oh, I apologize about that. That's a timer I have. Okay, so you right click and press Inspect Element. Okay, and so essentially, let me do it. Inspect Element. Okay, so see, this is kind of the behind the scenes. Right over here is the HTML, and on this side is the CSS. So it kind of really gives you insight into whatever website you would like to look at on the internet. So it doesn't have to be your own website. You can do this to any website, and you can see, for instance, which font family I'm using, font weight, and a whole bunch of other stylistic type of stuff. So then on Firefox, I'm already in it, but I'll show you again. It's really the same thing. You right-click, press Inspect Element, and it shows you the HTML on this side, and then on this side, the CSS. So I really don't use Mozilla Firefox that much, but a lot of people really like the Firebug because as you can see, kind of as far as the way it presents the information, it does sort of have a nicer appearance than Chrome. And I get, here it says the fonts that are being used, Open Sans, right? The font weight 700. I'm not that familiar with Firefox, but I know they work very similar, so I don't think it'll be difficult moving from one to the other. Okay. So aside from that, you're also going to need a text editor. And in my text editor video, I talk about how to write code you need a text editor because it's plain text, and something like Google Docs or Microsoft Word is pre-formatted text or processed text. So when you try to pull it onto the internet, for example, it wouldn't be able to read the file. And the text editor that I use and that I recommend is Sublime Text. It works on Windows, Mac, and Linux, and it's not technically free. It's technically $70, but they do give you a free trial. And then there's Notepad++, which is exclusive for Windows, and I know a lot of people use that do have Windows machines. It's also free. And then there's also Text Wrangler for Mac, which is also free. And I do have Text Wrangler on my computer as well, but I just prefer working with Sublime Text. So if you go to, hold on, I have it up here. It's sublimetext.com. Just head over to download. And then depending on your machine, you click the appropriate. And I am using Sublime Text 2. That's what most people use. Right now, Sublime Text 3 is in beta, so it's not really official yet. And then if you are interested in Text Wrangler, you would head over barebones.com, and you'd find the Text Wrangler, and you could just download it right from here. So yeah, I'd recommend one of those two. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just explain how the files work for setting up your website. So basically they should all be stored in the same folder, and this will make more sense when we actually start doing it. But in this website folder, your HTML files will be there, the CSS, which is kind of what gives the website the appearance. Any images, so JPEG images, PNG images, GIFs, what have you. Scripts, so something like JavaScript, and basically just everything else that is on the site. So this is the folder structure, and I'm actually going to kind of show you how to do this right now. So let me minimize all of these. Whoops, got a lot open. Okay, so new folder, I'm going to call it website, right? Open it up, it's empty. Okay, so I'm going to go over to Sublime Text 2, and I'm just going to leave this file blank, but I'm going to save it as index.html. And I don't think there are any official naming rules, but pretty much like the homepage of the site is titled index.html, or like the main HTML page. Let me see, website, okay. Save, see, index.html, and that's the .html extension is going to like tell the browser that it's an HTML file. Okay, so let's make another one, and we're going to save this as style.css. Again, the .css extension means it's a CSS file, and a pretty normal name would be style.css or maybe main.css, something like that. Okay, save. All right, cool. So now if you look here, look, both these files are in our website folder, and then I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it images. So then we'll put any images that should be going on the site in this folder. Okay. Great, so here that's just kind of a photo just showing that within the website folder, all these these two files and the images folder can be found. Okay, here's the checkpoint. Do you have Chrome or Firefox browser installed on your machine? Hopefully yes. Okay, did you see where the dev toolkit is, aka inspect element? Okay, hopefully, right? And then do you have a text editor installed? Whether it's Notepad++, Sublime Text, Text Wrangler, one of the other various ones, as long as it's a plain text editor, they're all going to pretty much achieve the same goal. Okay, and then lastly, the file structure for the website, is that set up, what I just showed you? If yes, then we are ready to make our first web page. And I'm going to start off there with the next video. So thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon.